Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. This may be splitting hairs, but we need to know, does micro cheating count? If you haven't heard of the term, it was born on TikTok, of course. It's when you're being sneaky on social media outside of your relationship, whether you're liking a post from an ex or sliding into someone's DMs. That all falls under micro cheating. So it's not physical, but does it go too far? I brought in social media expert Karen Diamond and Isaiah Chance to answer the question. Karen, I have seen people break up. They go crazy at each other. Why did you like her picture? Why did you like his photo? Why are you constantly looking at their page?
Exactly. It's a hot button. My man knows better.
Right.
Okay? No, I'm just kidding. You know, I think social media and relationships are already a tricky subject, and this micro cheating term that we've now coined on social media, it just further defines it, and it gives it a title. It's like you were engaging on social media with another female or member of the opposite sex.
That's even funny to hear. You were engaging.
Yes, you were engaging.
It sounds dirty.
It is. It is the gateway to cheating, I'll tell you that much.
All right, Isaiah, tell us about it. Is this a real problem or a social media problem that they've created?
Well, I would say it's a real problem. I think for me, the X factor relies on the status of the relationship. So if we have an agreement that we are together and you're steady, you know, going to someone's DMs, and that's a problem. Especially like you mentioned, going to your ex's DMs and talking to them. That's a big problem, and it can lead, like I said, to a gateway to actually physical cheating. So it's not just a social media problem. I think it's a big issue that needs to be dealt with.
And do you think people see it as a form of cheating, or do they see it as a form of flirting, or this is just my communication with this person?
Correct. I think it depends on perspective. So some people might say it's cheating, but if there's no boundaries or no solid foundation on what your relationship is, if I'm talking to somebody and we're just casually talking, then I don't think you're technically not cheating because y'all have no establishment. But if you're talking, if you're in a relationship and you're doing those types of things, then yeah, it could be considered cheating. Some people have different perspectives. So,
and should you be talking to other people, Karen, that you're not in a relationship with when you're in a relationship with someone? Why are you having this conversation? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's a,
you're like, yeah,
well,
of course.
Of course. It's a broad spectrum because, you know, like Isaiah was saying, you have to have the boundaries defined. Okay, there's a lot of factors here. But if you're entertaining someone, if you're entertaining an ex, if you're entertaining someone of the opposite sex, whether they just sent you a fire emoji or you're corresponding with them back and forth, why are you needing the validation from this stranger on social media? What about your relationship? That should be the priority. So for me, I don't engage with people like that because I wouldn't want that done to me. I know that if I give someone of the opposite sex an inch, they will want to take a mile. So why would I even, you know, initiate that? Cheating, whether it's micro cheating or the real cheating, it just goes against my values. So I'm not going to entertain, and I'm even mindful of something like, am I liking this man's picture with his shirt off? You know, he's handsome. He could be a childhood friend, but I don't know how that could make my man feel if he sees that. So I'm just mindful of the other person and their feelings when I'm in a relationship.
And so are now couples monitoring each other, Isaiah, on social media? Like, I saw that like.
Right.
You know, it's popping up. Right. I got a problem with that.
Correct. And so I think sometimes it can be misconstrued with likes. Like, for example, if you go on Instagram, the only thing that they have is a heart emoji. So again, it falls back to that foundation. If you guys are in a relationship, you shouldn't be liking, first of all, you shouldn't be liking anybody else. If you got women all down the log and you're just liking their stuff and you're in a relationship, that's a red flag. And if the shoe is on the opposite foot and a woman's doing that, as a man, we would feel some type of way. It's human nature too. So, like I say, I always say it's dependent upon the foundation of the relationship. If you're in a relationship and you're doing that, then it's a red flag. If
Really
not,
quick, Karen.
Yeah, you said a key word, monitoring. No one should be monitoring anyone's anything, because then your foundation, like he said, is broken.
Correct.
Right? So let's not monitor people, but inadvertently you can come across something that you dislike, and if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you should address it.
Some people are watching like a damn prison guard. I see you.
No,
I
not
see
me.
you.
Not me.
Not you.